knife dope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. Knife dope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. You see these words here, right across your screen? Golden, Colorado, USA Earth. One of the best places there is. This is the birthplace of all USA-made Spydercos, including this one. Cutlery Shop exclusive, Para 3, XHP blade steel, orange G10 scales, MXG gear deep carry pocket clip. I absolutely love it. I've been cutting quite a bit with this, and it is very, very impressive. No complaints thus far. Now, as great as this knife is, that's not what we're here to talk about, people. Not at all. Got two knives coming to me from two companies Chinese companies, but nonetheless, I like what they're doing. Now, it has been quite a while since I've added a Kizer to the collection. This was added via trade, and it has been modded. And then this one here is basically an homage to the OG himself. And so without further ado, let's get to the dope. Okay, let's go ahead and check out this this Kizer first, because I've been waiting to see how it looks. This was a transaction I made with a knife bro of mine, the Young Pup, otherwise known as Mr. Brandon Westside, coming out of New York. Now, the Young Pup had bought this knife, and we had talked about, modding it, and I had given him a couple of my ideas, and he went through with the mod, and I could tell that he really wasn't that crazy about it. So when he put it up for sale, I gave him an offer on a trade, and he went ahead and he accepted it. So now it is in my collection. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When I saw the pictures of the actual mod, I wasn't that crazy about it either. But I said, fuck it, send it down my way. We'll give her a life over here in KnifeDope Studios. Now, this is the Vincent Rizzo design Kizer Sparrow. Now, this is the newest version of the Sparrow. I think this dropped sometime towards the last quarter of 2023. Now, originally, it comes with a flipper tab. It comes with a flat grind as well. Went ahead and had the flipper tab deleted. Detent is dialed the fuck in. And then we also had this fantastic hollow regrind done by BGM, as well as this finger choil. Now, this finger choil was the main point of contention. The Young Pup didn't like it. I really wasn't crazy about it. I think he perhaps should have brought it back further here. I think it looks kind of weird the way it is. But actually, now that I have it in hand, it's not as bad looking as the actual pictures made it look. Granted, it is a little bit smaller than I like, but nonetheless, you can still accommodate a full purchase, no refund. 7.6 inches as far as overall length. It does come with two pocket clips that are both milled titanium. So it's got a cover plate that I believe is similar to the Veritas, what Kizer did with the Veritas. Now, this is coming from Kizer's premium side of things. And I tell you, when they really want to make a good knife like this, they are so capable. I really wish they would focus more on these more high quality premium knives as opposed to all that budget shit. I really think they actually do a disservice by giving all those budget knives. It kind of takes away from the brand, in my expert opinion. S35 VN is the steel. We've got 120 thousandths blade stocks. Add that up with that nice hollow grind, and what do you get? She's a slicey hoe. I dig it. I really do. I hadn't added any Kizers to my collection since I think the last time I got one was on the initial drop of the Militao. Ended up selling that, and I have been Kizer free since then. So we have another Kizer now in the collection. Now let's go ahead and put a couple of knives up for some size comparison. Basically, a little bit of knife flexing. You know how the fuck we do. Gotta roll with America first. We're gonna start out like this. Spyderco Native 5. How about a classic Christensen Knife Works design, Maverick S. And so you can see that Sparrow's bigger than both of those. Last two, we're gonna keep it Chinese. We're gonna go with the Artisan Satyr. Now, Artisan Cutlery is another company that has managed to find the sweet spot as far as pricing versus quality, and I've been very impressed as of late, and particularly. Last but surely not least, one of my favorite Kizers in the collection, the most expensive mini roach known to man. So here we have two modded Kizers side by side, and goddamn do they look good. And that Sparrow is bigger than the mini roach and a little smaller than that Satyr. What do you fuckers think? Are you digging this mods? I think it came out good. Gonna definitely give it some pocket time today. I like the design, even more so with no flipper tab and a nice hollow. I would have probably had BGM bring that hollow up even higher. I would have tried to go maybe even full length, you know? Who knows? I'm crazy like that. But that one is the Kizer Sparrow. Okay, this next one, like I mentioned, is an homage to the OG. Now, if you're not familiar with the OG, you better get familiar. I'm talking about the legendary, iconic designer, otherwise known as Sharif Manganis. Now, Sharif is a great designer nonetheless, but he's also a personal friend. He's got several designs with Kooby. This one just happens to be my favorite, and it was only available until now in a budget version. However, Kooby came to their senses and gave us a premium version. Oh, shit! I'm talking about the Kooby Momentum. Now, I had just did a recent video, and I shared with you guys this one right here, which is the budget version of the Momentum. One of my favorite budget knives all time. But stand back, because now she is in this fantastic titanium casing with upgraded steel. We've got contoured titanium handles, tons of micro milling, which I did not even know was on the knife until opening it up right now. We've got anodized hardware, pivot, as well as titanium backspacer, integrated lanyard post for those weirdos. Love that milled titanium pocket clip. Same identical forms of deployment. We've got those nicely placed, robust set of tits. Also got a extremely well done front flipper. Love the jimping they got on here. This is kind of it's that really fine jimping, but it's still kind of grippy at the same time. Woo! Detent is dialed the fucking. Look at that blade. I love that blade shape. That's kind of like a drop harpoon style blade here. We're looking at 7.9 inches as far as overall length, so full size knife for sure. These came in at $220. It came directly from China. And you know what's crazy is it still managed to arrive here quicker than some of these knives I purchased from retailers in the state. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Knife Works. And another one who seems to take forever to ship a knife is Blade HQ. Hence why I don't buy anything from them. But we've got a blasted finish on this M390 blade. 3.43 inches of it. Now, this isn't no ordinary M390. This M390 has actually been cryogenically heat treated. For those of you who might not know, cryogenics are basically used in heat treating to increase the amount of martensite in the steel's crystal structure. Basically, this increases its strength, hardness, which in turn imparts very high wear resistance to the actual steel itself. Now, you know, basically when it comes to cryogenically heat treating, the components are cooled with evaporated liquid nitrogen and then can be controlled at temperatures as low as like -300. So they're basically quenching their steel with subcooled liquid nitrogen. So that was a quick, brief rundown on what that exactly is. We've got 3.85 ounces as far as overall weight, 120 thousandths blade stock thickness, nice high flat grind. You already know, another slicey hoe. Plenty of room for your disengagement. This is amazing, people. I absolutely love it. Everything that we loved about the budget version, it has maintained. They've maintained that those same great traits, only now in a more premium format. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and put some comparisons up for this one, in case you're not familiar with the Momentum, but you goddamn should be. First up, we're gonna go with this one. McNeese Mac 2, 3.5 rendition. Then a recent acquisition, which I'm also really digging, which is the Miguron Miro. So the momentum's a little bigger than the McNeese and a little smaller than that Miro. Let's do two more. God damn it, two more. How about this one? The F3 from Griffin. Last but certainly not least, one of my favorite Chinese pickups this year, the Microtech SOCOM Bravo Mini, which is actually OEM by Reich. And you can see the momentum is bigger than both of these. Now, speaking of Reich, I've got a box over here with 5 or maybe even 6 wonderful knives from Reich that I'm going to be doing a video on sometime here in the next couple of days, hopefully sooner than later. But I'm in love with this one. Blown away by the quality. You know, Kooby has been so great the last year. As a matter of fact, if you look back at some of my videos, in the end of 2022, I said that 2023 was going to be the year of Kooby. And I think I was right, goddammit. I see things, people. I see things. And here we also have this modded Kizer Sparrow, also in the collection. But more importantly, I want to know what you fuckers think. Are you digging this mods? How about this premium momentum? Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time. Cut something, cut someone, just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!